Hello and welcome everyone. This is Limry Dude and welcome to my channel. Um, hey, I just saw the announcement yesterday for the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and I would like to share my thoughts on that. First of all, I want to say that I'm happy. I'm happy that Capcom went and gave us a physical, because they are coming out with a physical release for that collection, and this is another way for people to get their hands on both Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I'm going to also talk about the Punisher, because not too many people said too much about the Punisher game, but I'm going to show Punisher some love because that's one of the arcade games that I actually enjoyed. And of course, you know, all the other games like X-Men, Children of the Atom, and pretty much most of the other Versus titles did have physical copies. As you can see, like the arcade system behind me, that's the X-Men versus, the X-Men versus Street Fighter collection arcade from Arcade 1-Up. But it would be great to just have all of them together, including the MVC2 and the Punisher. That would be awesome. I think, like I said, Capcom is doing a great job of giving us that nostalgia love, and I'm ready for it. I look forward to it, and I'm ready to get my hands on that and just have a physical copy for my PS4, but PS5, since I do have a PS5 system. And I dare say, like the Switch too, I would still get a physical copy for the Switch. But I would like to focus on another topic, because this is also classic games. I feel that they still haven't quite reached down into their vault and pulled out some titles that others have been asking for. I'm just going to mention them here. Rival Schools is the top title on my list that needs to be re-released and given to our hands, because I'm just going to tell you, Rival Schools and Rival Schools 2 Project Justice needs to be re-released in a collection. Because I can tell you, I still have mine. I have both the front and back disc. And of course, this is a cheap case, but hey, it's a PS1 game. Had it for years. And it would be nice to have Rival Schools as a collection. If not, because I know it's just 2 games, actually 3 games if you count the second disc here. Rival Schools, the second disc of Rival Schools 1, and Rival Schools Project Justice. I think they really need to push the envelope on that, because you can't have this in your vault too long. You need to let everybody just enjoy that. And I've already seen, for Street Fighter 6, I've already seen what's happening there. You have the DLC characters for the next season, and 2 SNK characters, Terry Bogard and Mai. Can we just say this might be next in the line for collection? You never know. We might see the Capcom versus SNK 1 and 2, and possibly SNK versus Capcom as a collection. You know, since they're working together now, why not? I think that's a good thing that could happen. Basically, what they should do with that is give us the arcade version for Capcom vs. SNK, the first one. PS2 version, I didn't have a problem with that, so it doesn't matter. But this comes to times that, yeah, they're making smart moves. Now, I've already shared my thoughts about Rival Schools and SNK, because I mean, pretty much this is gonna happen whether you like it or not. That's gonna happen. I would like to talk about another elephant in the room. Darkstalkers, or Vampire Survivor, Vampire Hunter, however you want it. I say Darkstalkers. We've been getting classic collections for Darkstalkers for quite some time. I don't want to see another reprint of another collection. I think what needs to happen, and I know I'm going off topic because I'm here to celebrate the Marvel collections here, and I'm celebrating it, but I'm also want to address that, you know, there are some games that are missed from Capcom's, you know, long list of library. And I feel like for Darkstalkers, we just need a new port. We need a new port of a Darkstalkers game, because just like what SNK did with Samurai Showdown, that Samurai Showdown game that came out some years back is quite fun. They went the 3D route with it, and I would still play that game today. It was a fun game. I think with Darkstalkers, they need to just do like just one game and really show some support for it, just to see where it can land. I know someone will be saying like, well, no one has interest in Darkstalkers and this and that because of sales and whatnot. Look, people have interest in Darkstalkers. I went to Combo Breaker and there were people who were still playing Darkstalker games, other classic fighting games, and I you know, come on. But while we're on the topic of that, you know, like I said, Capcom has a long list of fighting game library. Dare I say, Power Stone. Now, I know that they came out with a Power Stone re-release, but that was for the PSP and a digital release for the PS Vita. But what we need is the actual port to just go on systems so we can just play online with each other. You know, I think that would be best. And yeah, I want to say Plasma Sword, but I didn't have a big connection with Plasma Sword, so there are just some 3D titles that needs to be played again. Maybe they should do like a Capcom 3D collection. Who knows? But Rival Schools needs to be the first on that list, if not all. Just saying, show us some love. But that's my thoughts, and to go back, I'm happy that we can get our hands on MVC2 again. I was debating to get a arcade 1-up MVC2 machine when they had the full collection, but honestly, I'm glad that this was announced. It makes my life easier, and I do have an arcade stick for the most recent systems, and I'm gonna enjoy that. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts, and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you like what you hear, you can leave a comment, a like, or a dislike, and subscribe. You know, help a guy out. I'm just trying to grow my channel a bit, and yeah, take care. God bless.